Today we happen to have the privilege of being up at the Rio Argyle closure, working with our customer MDM Mining and Civil.
MDM's been engaged to work on the Argyle Diamond Mine closure project. Grandmother's a senior traditional owner, she's now passed. She's one of the original signatories for the agreement with the Rio, so that's my connection. If you have a look at our crew, there's a high number of traditional owners that are involved, but also local indigenous from the area. It's important to me because during my career, I saw some of the opportunities that could have been given that were given to some of the younger indigenous people, and you definitely see a smile on their face and see them pumping up their chests, and I think they enjoy being at work. They enjoy the opportunity as well that's been given to them.
One thing they've done really well is build a great culture here at Argyle. They are an employer of choice here on site, and it's fantastic to see the work that Mika has led to build such a good culture for his business. Mika is a traditional owner himself, so what he brings for us is a lot of cultural understanding, and he advises us around traditional owner businesses and traditional owner inputs.
I've got a long history here as well, so I've worked on this site for almost 30 years before we decided to create MDM Mining and Civil. What I'd like to see is country return to its original condition or as close as possible.
Early 2022, one of the sales guys had an inquiry, happened to be from MDM Mining and Civil. They were looking at a 36-tonne excavator. Mika explained what the project was, and his ambition was to achieve high levels of tolerance to the design by using the factory 3D grade machines. Excavator was spec'd up 3D from the factory, delivered some months later, and at the same time he purchased a D7 dozer, which was the first one in the Southern Hemisphere with 3D factory grade on it.
MDM has 22 pieces of Caterpillar plant. That makes up about 95% of our fleet. Long history working on Caterpillar equipment. We choose Caterpillar for its productivity, technology and support.
Any company that understands their costs can improve. When you're talking big numbers on some contracts, you could come unstuck quite quickly if you weren't putting the right data in.
So Visionlink Productivity gives us access to data that would be traditionally tracked through load sheets, whereas this is able to track data through 3G network, gives us updates on productivity, utilisation, simple things like load counts. The feedback we've got from the operators is they really like seeing that data, that it helps them understand what we're trying to achieve. The workshop also are able to track any downtime, any maintenance issues, any faults, and then they're mapping out their day and going out in the field and inspecting those faults. Another advantage is we're able to generate different boundaries and zones which are called Geo Fencing. That helps us protect culturally significant areas on the site. It actually physically stops the machine from making any impact on those significant areas.
It's really important for us to make sure that we do a quality job, and using the Geo Fencing technology is ensuring that we are meeting the strict specifications that we have, that we're not going beyond certain boundaries or exceeding angles that we shouldn't be with the work that we're doing.
Fit Fleet Premium takes care of all our servicing. Along with that comes service kits, qualified technician, so we don't have to worry about any of our maintenance.
The benefit for Fit Fleet Premium for Mika is that it takes away that headspace of having to worry about scheduled servicing. It provides him with a qualified Cat technician, genuine Cat parts, and make sure that that side of his maintenance is taken care of for him. I think it's terrific that WesTrac has been able to service customers all around WA, but particularly here at Argyle Diamond Mine Closure, supporting Mika and MDM.
The support we get from WesTrac is amazing. They're always available, always very helpful. Couldn't imagine our business growing to the size it has without their support.
Really good to see the growth of MDM and the way they've gone about growing their business. We look forward to supporting the growth of their company and helping them out in any way we can, whether it's sales or support and service out in the Kimberleys. Really look forward to working with MDM into the future.